Senator Smart Adeyemi has called on the federal government to fast-track the completion of Ajaokuta steel project, which is a catalyst for full industrialization of the nation's economy. Adeyemi, who made the call at an interactive session with journalists covering the Senate on way out of the dwindling fortunes of the nation's economy, also urged the federal government to use the current gains being made from crude oil sales at the international market, which is above $100 now, to fix the comatose oil refineries or build new ones. Proceeds from the oil windfall arising from the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, he added, should be channeled into refixing of the nation's comatose refineries or outright building of new ones.
What is wrong with our nation? Today we should be smiling that the crude oil, the barrel, is now selling above $100. At the time, I was afraid for Buhari's government because crude oil was selling at $10, $15 when this government came to power. Now, today it's over $100, but we're not getting the benefit for two reasons. One, leakages in the system. Two, we are not refining. It is not out of place to see shout on our government and call on our president that in the name of God, President Muhammadu Buhari, whatever it will take, we must make sure our refineries are functioning. We must make sure that if it's not functioning, let us award contract and build new refineries. Because crude oil, petroleum will still be an issue to the world global economy in the next 10, 15, 20 years.
He lamented further that abandoned Ajaokuta steel complex, which has the potential of providing gainful employment to over 50,000 Nigerian youths, should be resuscitated if full-fledged industrialization is to be achieved for the country.
If we are not refining, does it make sense that you have the crude, but you are importing? It's something that I've sat down, I've asked the question. When our government was coming, we promised that the refineries will work. All the refineries are not working now. And I cannot pretend, I can't say I'm happy as APC man. I can't say I'm happy. Some people may not like what I'm saying, but the fact today is that the economy is bleeding because we are not refining. That's why it will take this government to block the leakages. We must do it and use this advantage to complete iron and steel complex. I was in Lagos yesterday, and I look at all the steel that were used to build the new terminal. They were all imported. And you know one thing? We have them in Kogi State. For me, as an individual of Kogi State, I feel pain, and at times I feel like crying because if my government was allowed to run iron and steel complex Ajaokuta, we will be exporting by today. My governor built one of the biggest rice mill in my central district. Governor Ajaokuta, he built a rice refinery mill. So if we have control over our iron and steel complex, we'll be exporting.